Guys, it's Odaiba here. Can you guys hear me? I've just clicked the go live button, so you should start seeing the YouTube screen flicker to live. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. Hey Joshua, thanks for stopping by. I see that you've put on the play button here. Does that mean I'm live? Can someone... You know what, I'm just going to quickly check and make sure that I am live. Because I remember the previous time I was like streaming for a good while. And it seemed like I was not actually live at that time. Okay, it seems like I'm live. Great, fantastic. Okay. So tonight, one of the things that they're gonna show on the live stream is the lottery. And let me see if I have my lottery number with me. I think if I go over here, I should be able to see it. So the numbers that I have that I managed to pull for in the Dream Lottery is 22369. So that's the number to look for later on. If they announce that the winning number is 22369 exactly, that means I've won 300,000 visiore. Hey guys, hey Skyfire X, Dafu, hey bro. I'm gonna kick off the stream by doing some polls for good luck because today and tomorrow we have, I think, a total of 50 polls. 20 for today and then 30 for tomorrow. I'm going to start by wishing for Duck Fina, which is, I believe, all the way, I think it's included. Let me just double check just to be sure. Ibarra, Duck Fina is over here, 0.019%. Let's get it. Joshua says, I hope they announce Reagan. There's actually a very good chance that it could be Reagan that they announced tonight. Most likely, tonight's announcement will not be a new Warrior of the Crystals. Mostly because there is no another story chapter this month. Because of the FF7 collab, or maybe because it's the 3rd anniversary, so they didn't want to run the another story part 2 this month. And also Hirono has said before that they've kind of confirmed that the next Crystal Warrior, or rather Rafu, the Dark Crystal Warrior, will not be arriving so soon. She'll be coming soon, but not exactly super soon. So for tonight, if they announce a new unit... Whoop. Alright, nothing good. Alright, seems like their stream is starting, so I'm going to switch over to that screen. Hey Straight Light, thanks for stopping by. Dark Veritas, Senai Boy. Let me change over to the other screen. I believe we are about a minute away from starting. How's the audio levels actually? Oops. Alarms. So the music is a little bit soft on their end. Gonna try and turn this up for a bit. I actually did some audio tests before starting the stream. Using their previous live stream. The thing is, operations producer Nakai-san, that guy talks really loudly, and so I had to dial down the audio a little bit. But it seems like this time maybe they're gonna dial down the audio on their side a little further. So there goes all my hard work fine-tuning the audio levels. Senai Boy says, is it possible they're gonna announce the end-of-year collab? They've had an end-of-year collab last 2 years. Well, if they were going to announce an end-of-year collab, it would be during around the middle of December, I think. Should be when they'll announce it. Right now, I think it's a little bit too early. Oh.
あれ出ないちょっと待ってください
Okay.
まさかの不具合。ちょっと待ってくださいね、皆さん。
Okay, I think the audio here is a little bit too loud, maybe?
これだ。OK。
あ、消えた。
消えた。これで、よし、出た。こんな感じで。
Okay.
はい、皆さん、こんばんは。あれ、また消えた。
なんか違う、あれ
So they're having some technical difficulties on their end.
ちょっと待って。
Earlier they couldn't display all the members on the screen, but
ちょっと待ってください。
ディスコードの
Misoshiru's
画面をアクティブにしとかないと。
確かに。
Misoshiru's video chat was frozen for a bit.
今。
Okay, there we go.
はい。
あ、これで。はい、皆さんこんばんは。ヤルマンとジブリエクスピアス
Okay, I'm taking a look at the audio levels.
よろしくお願いします。
And that was the introduction from operations producer Nakai-san, this guy over here.
はい、アサルトさん
And he's introducing his members appearing on the stream tonight.
お願いします。
This is Misoshiru,
現世そう新人プレイヤーの味噌汁です。よろしくお願いします。
also known as Ishikawa Rie Ishikawa.
そして、
はい、はい、ルイスメイ
And this is Asaruto-san, who is the Goodwill Ambassador for War Divisions JP. They are both YouTubers, by the way, in case this is the first time you're seeing them.
お願いします。今、
Gonna try and
巻いて、
adjust the audio levels a little bit more.
今日。皆さん、
裏がね、
アーカイブ
So apparently there is World Cup later today.
だからじゃあかぶせようと思ってかぶせたわけじゃなくて、アサルトさんちょっと音量で
Okay,
か
I
い。
think the audio level should be fine.
はい。
You guys should be able to hear a little bit of the Japanese original audio and my voice clearly as well. Stray Light says, "Oh hi Odaiba, I fought your Sylvie team in free match. I'm using Win team, same name. Good match by the way. Yeah, thanks." Yeah, I've been doing a bunch of tests with Sylvie on free match and arena as well. But right now they're talking about how unfortunately the stream tonight has sort of clashed with the World Cup match, apparently. Because when they planned the schedule, they didn't consider that, you know, the World Cup soccer match is going to take place at the exact same time. Let's see. Oh, Saruto-san's voice is a little soft. Okay, but it seems like audio levels are okay.
いやもうだからあれなんですよね。ドア玉ああいうトラブルがあるとドキドキしちゃって。
ドキドキしますね。
はい、みんなすいませんね。申し訳ないです。はい、ということで、本日は
So for today,
11月の頭の方かなに告知をさせていただいて
at the start of November, there was a they announced that there was a dream lottery campaign. It's a summon in the game that you pull for 5 numbers that you can then sell for gil. And today is when they will announce the winning numbers for that campaign. Stuff says balance is good. Okay, great. Glad to hear that. And they said that they've already finished compiling the results for the Dream Lottery on their end. The numbers that you can pull from the Dream Lottery is actually an item that you can sell in the game for gil. And Nakai-san is saying now it's totally fine to sell it because it doesn't matter even if you sell it because they do keep a log of the numbers that you pulled for. And so to kick things off for today, they're going to announce the Dream Lottery numbers. It's a lottery, but for fairness sake, oh my gosh, for fairness sake, they're actually using a physical lottery, a physical lottery device. So, Stray Light says, I'm sure their second monitor is streaming World Cup right now. Yeah, that would totally make sense. So although they could have obviously done the lottery numbers digitally, but because they, for fairness sake, they decided to actually do it in an analog style. And now they're gonna recap what this campaign is all about. So in the game, there was this banner at the close to the beginning of November, or rather, they announced this at the beginning of November. It's a one-time summon for JP players. When you pull on this, 5 number items will pop out. And depending on the numbers that you get and how many of them match the final result announced tonight, you get different prizes. So there's a first prize, second prize, third prize, and fourth. If you have all 5 numbers matching up, you get 300,000 visiore. And then if 4 numbers are matching up, you get 50,000 visiore. And then third and fourth place, these are 3 numbers and 2 numbers matching, and respectively you get a select ticket for a UR unit of your choice or UR vision card of your choice. And there's also a bunch of other stuff, including ROG prizes and stuff like that. So there are aside from these prizes, there are like other special prizes depending on the numbers you have.
っていうのをガラガラでやってランダムで当たった方に見事当選を決めてます。ので、はい、別途ご連絡が
So for the people who get the ROG stuff, those will be, I think, separate numbers, basically.
やりますと。で、その前になんですけど、これお知らせの時にね、あれ、お知らせで書いてなかったかな？はい。お？あ、ここには書いてないか。ツイッターの方でね、他にも賞があるかもみたいなの書いてあるんですよ。
So on Twitter, they announced previously that actually, aside from these prizes, there will be other prizes as well in the Dream Lottery, although it was not mentioned in the in-game notices.
いただいてますね。アサルトさんは当たりません。違う、その前だ。ゾロ目賞読みたくなっちゃった。ゾロ目賞はあるのとかね。はい。あるんですよ。なのでまずそちらから発表していきましょうか。はい。
もうじゃあ、もらえる人が決まったってこと
What's this?
はい、まず特別賞としてゾロ目賞ですね。1111とか2222とか3333
Wow.
4444とか。はい。
So there are these special number prizes. If you somehow manage to get 5 of the same numbers, or if you get this kind of numbers, then you get 30,000 visual or 100,000 visual. I've seen on Twitter that somebody has gotten 5 copies of the number 2 ball. So for that person, straight away he's getting 30,000 visual. So these are outside of the standard drawing. There's about 34 people who managed to win this prize, the 30,000 visual prize, due to having 5 of the exact same number. So apparently in Japanese lottery, this is something that is sort of a thing that happens with lotteries over there. This is the straight prize. Like if you have the straight, if the numbers you got formed a straight, you get 100,000 visual. I'm gonna see what is the order of the numbers I got. 23 people won the 100,000 visual straight prize. As for myself, my numbers are 22369. Not necessarily in that order, actually. I'm going to try and find the screenshot for the sequence that I drew the numbers in. It's probably archived in my previous live stream, but I also took a screenshot beforehand. Might need to go search for that. When was the lottery even
じゃあ、もう早速なんでね、やっていきましょうか。はい。こちら
So they're gonna start
はい、どうぞ。
with
どうぞ
drawing the
コメント
lottery.
できてたんですけど、
ん
存在しない番号だったりとかしたら、カラー当たりになっちゃうじゃないですか。そういう時
Oh, I found it.
存在しない
So the number I pulled is 32692.
一等がですか？はい。
なんか他の塔とかも、
はい
他の塔はあれですけど、
まあ一等が一番ね。いやもうそこに関してはですね、今
Stuff who says straight combo.
抽選の当選者の方がいらっしゃるかどうか
Like the odds of a straight combo are pretty amazing if you come to think of it.
裏で稼働しております。で、この放送を見ています。で、
So the development team is apparently checking numbers.
ガラガラをするじゃないですか。
Basically,
で一等の
after Nakai-san has done the lottery through the analog device,
すぐに
when he pulls the numbers out, straight away the development team members who are watching this will actually go and search for the people who actually pulled for those numbers, who actually got those numbers, and then they'll be able to confirm right away who are the winning members and who are the winning players and how many winning players there are.
このためだけにスタンバイしてくれてますので、はい、あえて名前を言う。
So even though it's a World Cup night tonight, they actually have development members at Gumi standing by for this purpose.
コメントありがとうございます。お仕事お疲れ様ですとか、これね、
Straight Luck says, good luck. Thank you so much. I really need the 300,000 visiore. I'll even settle for the, the second place prize. And Stafu, thanks for writing down my lottery number in the chat. It'll be good for reference later.
戻しますね。はい。
なので確率的には9の5乗分の確率になります。4等はね、2桁なんで。
Wait,
あれですけど。戻します。
you're gonna start with the fourth place prize announcement? I wonder if this means all the different prizes are separate numbers, meaning you could possibly get more than one prize. I'm actually not sure how the Japanese lottery number thing actually works. I guess it could be separate.
これ本当はね、これ手元映します。僕のこう。
ガラガラ
ガラガラ配信。
いきますよ。
はい。
ガラガラガラガラ。
回ってる回ってる。
これも ROG なんですよ。
Apparently he is shooting the things that you see in frame are ROG stuff. I think it's talking about the phone. The screen is too small for me to make out what that is, but I think it's talking about his phone. Okay, so the first number.
これ画面大きくできたり。
よし、やめよう。
What's going on?
よし、こうしよう。
持ってもらっ
He's
て。
gonna change the way that he's pulling the numbers from the device, because previously the way that he was doing it was not very efficient. It's not very easy to take out the ball. Alright, the first number is number 8,
8番。
はい、まず、
which I do not have.
一番下の、
はい。
一番下のナンバーが8になります。
Okay, so the
これこう。
so for the fourth place
こうなりま
prize,
す。
so I guess all the prizes have separate numbers, and you could try and possibly hit multiple prizes.
はい。出ました。あ、8。
Another 8.
88。下2桁。
下
Wow.
が88です。はい。
So if for the people who have double 8s in their lottery,
何人
the development members are confirming how many players have won this
チャン
prize.
ネルのコメントしてる皆様、この後も3等、4等、2等、1等ってそれぞれもう一回抽選していくので、
そうです、ありますあります。はい。
今で当たってなくてもこの後当たる可能性はあるのでお楽しみに。
So Saruto-san is explaining now that they're doing the prizes separately one by one. So for the people who didn't actually hit the numbers for the fourth place prize, it doesn't mean that they won't have a chance to win the other prizes.
88、3391人当選でございます。
3,391 people won the fourth place prize, a select vision card ticket.
僕は残念ながら。
Stafu asks, reading it right to left for the order? I don't know about that. I guess the order maybe doesn't really matter. I guess as long as you have the numbers, the order doesn't really matter. Is what I'm guessing how this works.
次3等が UR ユニット選択召喚権下3桁でございます。いきますよ。
はい。
Okay, so next third prize.
はい、出ました。一番下の数字3です。
And the first number is 3.
どうすかどうすか。
僕は一番下当たってないな。僕は。石川さんどうですか？
自分4です。
僕も4なんですよ。ここの2人4待ちしてるんです。
俺と最初の運命だ。
3でございました。
Wait, actually maybe the order matters. I'm actually not sure how this works.
まあ当たったら端末に送られるってことですね。
もう絶対に送るんで大丈夫です。はい。絶対に。はい。
So Misoshida just asked, for the people who managed to hit the numbers, do they need to do anything to get the prizes? And Nakai-san just assured her that as long as the numbers match, all the prize distribution will be done automatically. 8 is the second number for the third place prize, which means that I'm out of the running already. Oh well.
よし。じゃあ続きましていきますよ。
Okay, so they're gonna... So I didn't get a select vision card, I didn't get a select unit. Oh man. 9 is the third number.
なので下3桁983の方を UR ユニット選択召喚権でございます。ちょっと一応念のためにね、こう当選。
So I think you need to have 983 as the final 3 numbers in your polls, apparently, to be able to hit this. I think the order actually matters. I should probably have looked up the rules of Japanese lottery beforehand. I'm not sure how they actually do it.
コメントで当たった方いたらね。
And Nakai-san just said, for people who are watching the stream, if they manage to hit the numbers, please let them know in the chat.
983当選者います。394人おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。
これも
394 people won the third place prize. That's actually not a lot considering how many active players there are.
配られます。はい。これはね、もう直近に配りますからね、ちゃんと。はい。なのでちょっとね、お待ちください。
当たりました。
当たりましたって人いる。
There are people in the chat who have managed to actually hit the numbers, even though only 300 something people managed to get these. Alright, next up is the second place prize. The odds are astoundingly small for this, actually, come to think of it. Stafu says maybe there's a separate draw for each, then a grand draw later for the 5-digit level. All of the prizes have separate draws, basically. So it's all separate numbers for everything. But apparently you need to match the numbers in order somehow. Because it says here... whoops. It says here the bottom 4 numbers. My phone dropped. 7 is the lowest digit in the draw for the second place prize, which means that I'm once again out of the running. It's I wonder if they will do a redraw of the numbers if nobody actually wins the prize. Because like looking at the third place prize, only about 300 something people won it, which means that for second place, now that it's a 4-digit, it may actually mean that it's super difficult for anyone to get it.
さっきコメントで次9って言ってる人いたな。
9 is the second number.
はい、高まってます。
By the way, I think he mentioned earlier that, you know, other than these prizes, there are other prizes out there. So for example, just now there were the mono numbers and the straight numbers.
あと2つ。
And possibly outside of those, there could be other numbers that could win you prizes as well.
ペースでいくともうそこで終わるんですよしじゃあ行こうはいじゃあ行きます
Okay. Next up is
次の3桁目は
6
6.
6でございます
Finally, a number that I have in my lottery numbers, but
7。
without... Wait a minute. Oh no, if only the last digit is a 2, then I would have matched 3 out of...
ね、9、7まで。
then I would have been in the running for this.
まあ、他にね、当たってる方もいらっしゃる。
Oh
かも
man.
せんが。
This really sucks, man. This really blows. Like I was so close, like I'm only 1 digit off. Of course they haven't announced the final number yet,
マ
but
ニュアルま
but still.
よしじゃあ次行きますよじゃあ次
アナログなんでね。はい。
So next number?
3ということで3でございます
3.
369
3697.
はいおちょっと待
あー
って次3来たら激アツ
ただ激アツっていう人がいるんだけど。
え
当たってる人いるかも。
もしやえマジよ
ん
いるってことですか？
えお
Oh,
おめでとう。
seems like somebody in the chat managed to hit the number.
お5万個
Wow,
5万
50,000 visual for the person in chat who managed to match it exactly.
惜しかったね。惜しかったね。
はいおめでとうございます
おめでとうございます。
3697.
ちなみに
はい。
48名の方に当選しました
48 people managed to win the second prize with a match on these numbers here.
ぜひねいろいろ使って
48 people. The lucky 48 people out of the tens of thousands of people.
そうっすね。まず下一桁目に4が来てもらわないと僕らは始まら
なるほど
ないんですよ。
始まらないんですねはいまあここは公正にね公正に行きますからじゃあ続いて
And finally,
30万元動石これでかいですよ
for all the marbles, 300,000 visual.
ここよ
お願い。
ここですよ
Please let the first number be a 2.
よし
2, 2, 2, let's go.
じゃあ行きますよ
はい
これでかいですからねこれちょっと緊張しますね
Nakai-san is saying he's going to be as careful as possible because this is for the big one.
4個い。
2.
出た4
No, it's a 4.
出たね出たね出たね
来た。
出ましたね4
やばい。
やばい
これなんだろう。当たっても忖度って言われてる不免許なんです
Oh boy.
まあ
No, I didn't win a single
しょ
thing.
うがないしょうがないそんな
でも
もんそんなもん
これ
Well, I guess that is to be expected. Like, even for the fourth place prize, only about, what, 3,000 people won it.
該当者なかったらもう一回になりますから
はい。
そうです。
じゃあ行きますよ
はい
Okay, next number is
6。
あーアサルトさん惜しい
え
9
あ、逆か。本当に
9 is the second number.
大丈夫です。
If only the first number was a 2, I would have been in the running. But, alas, it is not meant to be.
はい
It's simply not meant to be.
いるかなもうすでにみんな該当者なし来いっていう
もう一回みたいな。
もう
So, apparently, if nobody wins the prize, they're going to redraw the numbers.
いきますよ9
Another 9 for the third number.
もう一回9でございます
3桁が994。
994。じゃあ
994.
行きましょう。
おい。お、6。
6 is the fourth number.
6でございます。
6994。
はい。
ここまで当たってる人いるんですね。
いるのかな。
いるのかな。
次9分の1で。
やばい。
30万ってでかいです。
めちゃくちゃでかい。そりゃでかい。
And the final number.
じゃあ緊張の一瞬でございます。ちょっとよく混ぜてね。よく混ぜて。いきますよ。ガラガラガラガラガラガラガラガラ。お。5
5 is the final number.
5です。
56994.
いるのか。
さあ
And now they're checking to see if anybody has that corresponding number.
さあこれ該当者いなければこれやり直しでございますからちょっと待っててくださいね。
So they're checking now. They need a little bit of time to double check.
これどうでした皆さん。この手の企画どうです？
And Nagai-san is asking the JP players in the chat, how do they feel about the campaign this time around that they're trying out for the lottery?
なんかあれですね、番号を確認できるようにしてほしい。
Oh, he's asking his panel.
後からでも確認ができるように。
そうそう
なるほどなるほど。はい。
個人的な、意見で別にそんなコメントも来てない個人的な本当に意見なんですけど、
全然いいっすよ。はい。
下一桁だけでいいって全ての人が何かしらもらえてくれたら嬉しいです。
So Soroto-san said he wished that for this campaign there's a way to check later on what your numbers are, and then Misochiru says that she wished that, you know, for the people who didn't get anything at all, then, you know, at least she hoped that, you know, at the very least for the people who don't win anything, they could try and get something out of this. Like maybe some kind of small prize, that kind of thing, like a participation prize, that sort of thing.
だから下一桁。
そうなんか参加賞だと違うんですよ。当たりたいんですよ。当たって何かがもらう。
So Misochiru explains that it's not that she wants like some kind of participation prize, but she wants to be able to feel like she won something. And so her feedback is that, you know, it would be nice if there would be some kind of like, you know, simple draw, small prize that could be distributed to the people who watch the stream and try and see if they won anything. Like for example, a blossom or some other small item that can help them in the game.
ちなみに、
1等5桁完全一致。はい。56994。
はい。
3名当選。
Wow, 3 people actually match the number completely. 56994. 3 people in JP won the 300,000 visual prize.
おめでとうございます。
Pretty
おめでとう
amazing.
ございます。
I thought maybe it would be really difficult to match the prize
3種類だから3人。
and that they would have to redraw, but as it turns out,
これ
there were actually people who drew this
番号
number.
書いてなかった人、ある日突然何事だった
Yeah, Staffu says, yeah, it would be good if there was a consolation prize for all.
なんかバグかと思って焦りますよね。
は
問い合わせを送って
い。いや、おめでとうございます。おめでとうございます。はい。
Misochiru just said, wondering if the people who won the prize
ツイッターとか。
are thinking if this is a bug and that they somehow managed to match the numbers.
3周年のお祝いじゃないですか。
And now Nagai-san is saying, well, because this is a celebration for
させていただきました。
the anniversary,
はい、皆さんのお声を聞くのが私の
and since his job, part of his job is to listen to everyone's feedback,
下一桁花楽園の新装会1個賞追加しましょう。
so he's gonna decide right now. He's gonna add a bonus prize. As long as you hit one number, one number in the bottom of your drawing. If you're able to hit one of them, then he's gonna give out a flower to the people who got it. So he just decided this on the spot based on Misochiru's feedback. Fujita-san is not around tonight, but because it's a celebration, he decided right there and then, and then his supervisor as well, I think, his superior also agreed to it. So you need to have the bottom number in your number match the number he's going to announce. So, which is actually not that easy to hit. It's like a 1 in 9 chance. 2, let it be 2. 7, oh my goodness. I don't even have a single 7 in my numbers. So unfortunately, I don't even get a blossom out of it. Oh well. That's totally fine. I would rather receive all the luck and use up all my luck in doing my summons instead. I don't really need to win prizes from this dream lottery thing. As long as I have good luck in my, in my summons, that's good enough. V Hobby says Mogigi will rig that when it comes to global. Maybe. And Straylight says hopefully GL will get this kind of event on 3rd anniversary. Do you actually want something like this? Because it is a very luck based thing, and it's really super difficult to win a prize here. Skyfire X says I bet they will do 3 more pulls. Sorry, I meant up till 3. Oh, okay. Alright, so right now he's gonna do another drawing for the 5th place prize, which Nakai-san is going to call the Misoshi. Oh no, that was the Blossom thing was the 5th place prize, also known as the Misoshiru prize because it's something suggested by Misoshiru. And Nakai-san, thanks everyone for their comments in the chat. He wasn't able to read the chat up until now because he was busy drawing the numbers. Misoshiru is, I think, for the people who didn't manage to even get a 7 for the Blossom prize. Like maybe if we could do something for them, give them guild turtles or something. And then Nakai-san is saying, well, this time this is it, but maybe next time they will consider doing something like this again for the year end, for Christmas. This time there was no actual 5th place prize, and it was only something that they added at the end. But next time they'll try and think of some other stuff to put in for the lottery. And it seems like the people watching seem to have had fun with the lottery, and so they'll look into this and see if they could, organize another lottery like this again in the near future. Well, not in the near future, but in the future. So next up, following this, they are going to very briefly talk about new game information. There's just a little bit that they will be able to talk about. It's going to be about the unit that will come out at the 1st of next month. It's it's almost that time of the month already, so that's why in this broadcast they feel that it should be alright to share the details and announce what the new unit will be. And so they're going to start announcing it now. This is the new unit, will come in December. It's Lether from Another Story, cost 100 win unit. This is the first unit in the game from the Disciples of the Dark Void series.
ト100でございます。
Cost 100 win unit.
簡単にね、もう今日藤田さんいらっしゃらないので、はい、
Fujita-san is not here tonight, but Nakai-san is going to show us some details. Sub-jobs are... what's that? Something something and monk. I couldn't see the kanji.
範囲内の対象にダメージ大 A& の確率で3ターン攻撃が当たりにくくなる。
It's Limit Burst is an AoE skill that does damage L, and then it has the chance to blind enemies, and when enemies are blinded, their defense penetration is reduced.
で範囲が、2マスですね。はい。
So this is an AoE, diamond shaped AoE move. I'm not sure what this is. It's some kind of... It's too small for me to read. I'll check it later, but it's some kind of pierce attack kind of skill. Attack kind of sub-job. And she has Protect and Shell. And some way to give HP absorb effects to her allies. So this is the skill they're talking about. It's an AoE buff skill. For 3 turns, everyone in this field will receive 3 turn HP drain effect. And for 3 turns, their HP will their ATK is increased. And before attacking, it will dispel re-raise. So for 3 turns, they will have re-raise dispel effect, and attack is increased, and also they can drain about 30% of the damage that they deal out. Next up, we have an AoE attack here. This is an AoE attack that does damage M, and it will drain a portion of the damage dealt to restore HP, and 3 turn healing ability down on the targets. So over here is the next skill. This is a single target skill. It attacks up to 2 targets. And it reduces slash resistance. So this move will reduce slash resistance for 3 turns before doing damage M. And it hits up to 2 targets apparently. So the main special thing about her is the HP drain ability. And over here it's written that there's some kind of Protect and Shell. There's a skill that's not written here that Nakai-san is going to share with us. She has a self buff that will give her Protect and Shell, and when the Protect and Shell effect are on her, it will reduce the amount of HP consumed. So basically, she seems to be, well, it's a cost 100 win unit, so she's going to definitely have quite a bit of endurance, and she has abilities that do drain HP, but she can also give her allies a drain HP attack. So this is the Disciple of the Dark Void, and then there's a class at the end of it, and then there's going to be a vision card as well. Cost 70 vision card. This is the following week. Gernsback and Resnick and who is this? I don't remember her name. They're not going to share the effects of this card yet, so it's something that Nakai-san said he hopes the players will look forward to finding out.
ちょっと話戻るんですけど、先ほどの5頭のショーなんですけど、これちょっと本当に僕がさっき急遽やったがゆえにですね、今スタッフから連絡が来まして、ちょっと配布日程ちょっとだけずらさせてください。何の準備もしてなかった。
Right now, he's talking about the lottery. There's one thing he needs to talk about, explain for the lottery, because he just decided on the spot to give a 5th place prize, which gives a blossom to people who have a 7 in the final slot of their numbers. So because of that, the development team members have just told him they'll need more time to prepare that. And now he's talking about there's another piece of information that he would like to share with us.
12月もう一個めでたいことがありますよね。
And Nagai-san is asking these two members, well, you know, in December there's gonna be something else to celebrate that's worth celebrating, right? It's a birthday of sorts, correct? Hmm? What is he talking about? What is he trying to hint at? It's somebody's birthday? And Nagai-san, no. Nagai-san's birthday is in September. Fujita-san's birthday is in September as well.
12月18日。
12月18日. December 18th?
35周年記念日でございます。
December 18th is the 35-year anniversary, or rather 35 years after the birth of Final Fantasy.
そちらを記念いたしまして。
So to commemorate that, to celebrate that occasion, Final Fantasy 1 collab is going to get a rerun from December 9 to December 23. That's 2 weeks, right? Yeah, that's 2 weeks. So December 23 is probably when, if there's going to be a year-end collab, it's going to come out on December 23. It's the original Warrior of Light. And of course, at the same time, he'll get his MA2 as well as the Dream Enhancement and Reincarnation features for Warrior of Light. So guys, Sylvie, you know the Sylvie we have in Global probably is meant to go with Warrior of Light or something like that. You guys already know what Warrior of Light is like, but he's going to explain it anyway. For people who don't know about Warrior of Light. I'm not going to translate any of these, but if he says anything that's different from what we know, so it seems like tonight he's not going to share with us the details from MA2 and from the Dream Enhancement. Please look forward to the details. Even from Fujita-san, who is not here, but Fujita-san also says to please look forward to the changes. So the fact that they're not announcing it tonight means that they're still in the process of making the adjustments to it. They haven't decided fully. Hmm? And at the same time, when this collab gets rerun, Sword of Light is coming back. Make sure to farm for it, you guys. One of the best weapons in the game, as well as Armor of Light. You'll get +6. And of course, Death Machine is coming back. Nagai-san says he's still using the Death Machine Vision card and Esper even till right now. So this is a really good Esper and Vision card. V Hobbies asks Garland when? Garland when, guys? So that's all for the FF1 collab rerun.
サクッと目になりますけれども、こういった形となります。月初これだけです。はい。
So that's all the new information for the start of month for December. And he's asking his co-anchors, Saruto-san and Misochiri, if they have any thoughts on the announcement for December.
光のタンクで、光の戦士がちらほら見れると嬉しいですよね。一時期ね、結構みんな使ってたんですよね。光の戦士と。あと魔法系でいくとレインだったりっていうところも使い分けをしていた。
So Nagai-san says that with the rerun, most likely we will see a return of Warrior of Light onto the battlefield. It's been a while since we've seen them in PvP. As for announcement regarding the start of the year, we'll have to wait a little bit longer for those details. FF7 Remake Integrate, there will be a Trials of Reckoning coming down the line, so please look forward to the in-game notices for that announcement. This probably means that the Shinra Bangle is coming back, as well as whatever new item. And now Operation Nagai-san is asking Misochiri if she managed to get Sephiroth, and Misochiri say yes, she hit her head apparently, but thanks to that, she was able to get Sephiroth. Misochiri is a bit of a newer player. And from her perspective, she's kind of impressed that, Masamune Sephiroth Sword is something that you can equip on other characters. So she's just really impressed that you could do that for other units, and she's having a lot of fun with that.
僕も結構こだわって作って、それこそ
Nagai-san said that Sephiroth and the Sephiroth Sword, the length of Sephiroth Sword, and Yuffie's Limit Burst and all that. And of course the way that Sephiroth falls after he gets defeated. The way that, he just kind of kneels down and stays quiet. It's a brand new motion added to the game. All these things were, aspects that, Nagai-san, he himself, took great care to implement in the game. Like, he really wanted to do them. Because for Sephiroth, it's a character that you really can't imagine Sephiroth, falling down and getting KO'd. And Nagai-san's impressions after playing Final Fantasy 7 Remake Integrate is that Sephiroth is a unit that doesn't make sense for him to fall down and get KO'd, and he feels like it isn't right to see him get killed like that, so that's why they added a new motion for him. Alright, so that seems to be the streams this time. Ray Joshua says, Engelbert MA2 when? I'm sure it'll come soon, hopefully. Doc Verita says, Costa Rica is in the lead against Japan. Stop the stream. Yeah. Now they want to end the stream to go and give their full support to Japan. For the year-end information and announcements on that end, next month they will have they'll have another stream to announce all of that stuff, as well as the roadmap and other information. Especially things about what they're thinking of as they go into the 4th year on the game. So please look forward to that broadcast. It's going to be a mine, which means a smaller stream, coming next month. So now they're giving their closing comments.
抽選とかって皆さんがこうプラスのお声があると中井さんもねいろんな人に掛け合いやすくなると思うんです会社の仕組み的になので
Misoshiro is giving her comments about the lottery.
っていう気持ちですよ私はねこういう気持ちよ
So obviously for people who didn't manage to win something from this, you know,
盛り上がってるコメントやれば私にまたプレゼントチャンスが来るはずなんで
it doesn't feel good. So that's why, you know, Misoshiro was proactive in suggesting for an additional prize.
やりましょうっていうのと皆さんがこうまあなんか反応あれだったんでっていうのとだよねちょっと
そうだから
はい
And Misoshiro herself didn't actually win any prize as well. So she's feeling the same feelings as a lot of other people. But, you know, with the year end coming up, there's going to be lots of other stuff to look forward to.
キロの K を知っている付き合いね僕よりも長いですからねはい石川さん
And
じゃあアサルトさん
はい
大丈夫ですかはい
Asaruto-san is giving his closing comments now.
呼吸の仕方の勉強になったんじゃないかなと思います。僕もこれからちょっと腕を磨いて
He said that
呼吸の仕方っていうのを中井さんに
he's learned quite a bit this stream about how to do a lottery.
そうですね
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます
You know, what with Nakai-san bring out the analog lottery device.
国営放送でもね言いましたけどプレイヤーの皆様が、プレイヤーの皆様同士で盛り上がることっていうのをね全力でサポートしていくっていうために新たな戦力として石川さんに入っていただきましたしこれからもね楽しんでいきましょう
So from here out as well, Nakai-san hopes that, you know, these YouTubers will give their support to the game as well. And Nakai-san is thanking everyone for their support on the game. And he's gonna end the stream here. Guild Battle is about to start in like 8 minutes. So please have fun during Guild Battle. And that's all for this time. Alright, so a pretty short stream this time. As you can see here, they pretty much are doing this sort of the live stream sort of I guess in a remote kind of way. There is no production or anything. Let me turn on some music. It's pretty short stream this time, but they did give us some information about the unit coming at the start of December. Not sure if I'm going to pull for it since my vis is really low and I actually have most of the necessary parts for wind, so I don't know if I want to go for her. As you guys can see here, my Yuffie and Sephiroth are at level 120 already, and I'm actually having a real difficulty deciding if I want to take which of these two units I should take to level 140, because as of right now I only have enough to take one of them to level 140. Alright, so before we end stream, I'm going to take a moment to read some of the chat that I've missed, and so that we can wait and see Yuffie's idle information. Idle animation. Let's see here. Ryan says, I really thought the Another Stories antagonists are somewhat another element outside the 8 elements of the game. Nah, of course they wouldn't do that. That's gonna change the game. That's gonna change the game, so they wouldn't do something like that. V Hobby says, if Global will have Winter Links, what will JP get as their Winter? Because Shadow Links is no longer a Winter unit in Global, maybe this year for the Winter unit it will be the same in JP and Global. So that you guys just heard is Yuffie humming the Chocobo theme. That's her idle animation in War of the Visions, which I quite enjoy a lot. Let's see here. Stuffy asks, how is Yuffie in JP? Players have the means to deal with her, or are they overreacting about her power? Well, Yuffie and Fire Evade are really good, but they are not meta-defining, and Fire Evade loses to quite a number of things. Actually, I think I can show you guys this. We're actually playing, so my guild, the guild that I'm in, we are in 8th place, and tonight we're actually playing against the 1st place team. Fire Evade is definitely good, it's just that it is not OP enough to beat every single thing out there. So I would say that the top element in JP right now is still Dark. As you can see here, the number 1 guild, they have a full wall of Sephiroths. I don't know what they're running for the back item, for the back 2 units, which we'll find out in a bit. But with tonight's guild battle, I think I have pretty much enough information to do a video on what the best Sephiroth builds in JP right now. So we'll probably be doing a video on that in the next 1 or 2 days time. V Hobby asks, is Elena Cancer? When Elena first came in Global, she was, but in JP as well, Starlight Elena was definitely a pretty cancerous element in the game. She's still, even up before Sephiroth's release, right, we were actually losing a lot to Light Evade with Starlight Elena because she is really a handful to deal with. And in JP, we don't have as many as many ways to deal with Evade as Global. Okay, let's see here. So I was hoping that the stream would last slightly more than an hour, because that way I would actually be able to show you guys at least one of the teams over here. But because we are still about 3 minutes away from the start of guild battle, and then after that I still have to wait for my guild mates to attack, unfortunately it doesn't seem like I can show you guys what one such Sephiroth team would look like. So I'll have to do it in a separate video some other day. Alright, so I think that's basically it. So right after this, I'm going to record my recap video. And yeah, so in a bit as well, I'll put up a thread to sort of recap what they shared with us with regards to the December releases. Alright, so I think this is everything for the stream this time around. Thank you guys for dropping by and watching the stream with me. Unfortunately, there was not too much fanfare, and it's a little bit of a short stream, but all that means is that I can get back to, you know, finding other stuff to make videos about for you guys. So if you have any thoughts on, you know, what else you would like to see, definitely let me know in the comments. And yeah, I hope to see you guys again next time. Hans Pals asks, is your Sylvie video coming soon? Yep. So basically, after I put up the recap video for the stream, I'm going to work on I'm going to go and start recording the some of the other fights that I wanted to showcase in the video. I really recorded a bunch of footage from Free Match, but I also wanted to supplement that with some match footage from Arena, and then I still have to edit them together. So I think in a few hours time, probably I'll be able to put that up. So please look forward to that. Stuffy says, Odaiba, thank you as always. Thank you for dropping by and watching the stream. Joa Marquis says thanks. And Stuffy says, maybe sample of Sephiroth Wall com since you have data incoming. Yeah, definitely I'll be making a video about that, talking about all the good Sephiroth teams that I've seen being used in the game so far. Alright, that's all for now. Thank you guys for dropping by and watching the stream. Oh, looks like my audio may have been a little bit too loud. Okay. I saw the audio indicator go into the red bar. Anyway, yeah, that's all for now. Thank you guys, and see you guys next time.